The breach of trust that would be established if your best friend hooked up with your fiance.
Ugh.
At that point, it is over for everybody, right? Could you even find the forgiveness in your heart for that?
No.
Not at all.
I'm not that good of a person.
No way.
Maybe in years, maybe?
No.
Nah, that's a wrap for Evan.
Never.
I know forgiveness is supposed to be more for you than it is the other person because it frees you of holding on to that anger. I would hope I could get to a point where, like, I forgive you, but I am never talking to you again.
Right.
Yeah, like I don't want anything bad to happen to you, but I just don't ever want to be around you.
Yeah,
No, I would want something bad to happen to them.
Yeah, see, that little voice inside of your head. Wouldn't be mad at it.
Not like a car wreck, but like
Yeah.
a really aggressive STD for sure.
All right, so in this case, we got an email where she finally forgave like her best friend for sleeping with her fiance, and then the best friend just bounces on her and ghosts her. So what do you do? Is there anything to do?
Dear Bert Show, hello. My name is Fanny, and I need advice on how to deal with my ex-best friend. We moved to a state together after 15 years of being friends. We were roommates. We had so much fun together. She was literally my soulmate. I would not trade her for any man in this world. However, about 6 years after moving to a new state together, I started dating a guy from my past, my stepbrother.
Uh-oh.
Well, that took a twist.
Wait, what?
Wait,
I
yeah.
read that right?
Can we do that again?
Hold on.
One more again?
I wasn't ready. Okay. About 6 years after moving to a new state together, I started dating a guy from my past, my stepbrother,
Insert.
with the emoji of the hands covering the face.
Tee.
Okay.
So obviously none of us proofed this email or read ahead.
Right. We had always wanted to be together, but our parents got married before we could date.
Wow.
There's a story in itself.
Long story short,
I don't want the long story to be short. I want all the juicy details, man.
we didn't think they would last, but they outlasted us into our adulthood. 3 years after we finally decided to be together, we got engaged. A year later, I found out he was cheating on me after some word vomiting. I found out he also slept with my best friend after a night of extreme partying. He told me he did it because he knew I was breaking up with him, so he wanted to make sure I had nobody left.
Wow, that is just downright cruel.
I forgave her out of spite to him, and a few months later, she ghosted me. I miss her and want to know if I should have you reach out to her and find out why, if it's a lost cause, and if I should move on. Side note, if the advice is to move on, where do I find friends? I'm a mom of 3, now married to an amazing man, and just missing my best friend. Help! Best regards, Fanny.
Wow, what a mess. Okay, I think there'd be 2 pieces of advice here. One would be for the radio, and the other one would be for your health. Look, we'd be glad to reach out and try to figure out exactly what's happening, and I want more details. So as far as I understand it, so they start dating, then their parents start dating afterwards.
No, their parents dated first.
First.
Yes. That's what I took. Parents dated first, and they were going to wait out their parents' relationship, but their parents stayed together into adulthood.
Got married.
Yeah, and so that's when they just said, screw it,
Okay.
we're going to date our step-sibling.
So they had feelings for each other, but like, we can't do this. Our parents are with each other. When they break up, then it's on.
Yes.
And they never broke up.
Correct.
Okay.
You got that right.
God, yeah, this took several turns. And honestly, I thought we were going to have to give advice on, how to get over a friendship breakup. But honestly, I want you two to get back together as friends because this whole situation feels so unfair to you. Your ex-stepbrother boyfriend did something completely malicious to try and sabotage your personal relationships.
I feel like he manipulated both of them.
100%. And so I wonder if maybe the best friend had some lingering guilt for herself, like shame that she couldn't get over. And every time she saw her best friend, it was a reminder. So I think we need to continue to spite your stepbro and make sure you get your best friend back.
Thinking that somebody's going to break up with you and then sleeping with everyone that they know so that you don't have anyone is another level of diabolical and evil.
It really is.
I can't
like,
even.
that's sociopath.
Wow. I'm blown away by this entire story and the fact that she actually still wants to be friends with this person. But Hey, to each their own. And if you are still missing your friend, then I'd say go get her.
Yeah, I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I'm with Abby. Not that I'm with I can't believe I'm saying I'm with you, but I can't believe I'm saying she needs to go and she needs to reach out to her best friend. This is so messed up, and as far as what he did, that the best friend was obviously in the wrong. But if she wants to forgive her and if she misses her, then reach out to her.
Why do y'all think she ghosted her? The guilt?
I don't know.
If I had done that, if it was a night after extreme partying, I would feel so used by him in the situation that I would want to excommunicate everybody in my life that reminded me of him in that situation. So it would be one of those to preserve my own sanity, that this was such a toxic, he's obviously a very toxic individual, that I would just have to part ways with anybody that reminded me of that situation.
Yeah, I'm running away from this whole situation. It just feels so toxic.
It's messy.
It's really, really messy. I just don't have that kind of gear to forgive like that. That's on your permanent record for me.
But she also said, I forgave her out of spite to him.
That's not a real forgiveness, right?
Not really.
Yeah. So we're all saying run, or what are we saying?
No, I think we should get the friends back together.
Yeah.
You want to try? That's fine.
If
Each
anything,
their own.
Yep.
if anything, it sounds like a good setup for porno. So
All right.
there's a Bert Show first for everything.
What corner of the internet are you on?
The Bert Show.